Hello, Babel. Oh. Help! Hello! Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on a second.
Hello, mammals! Today we're diving back into No Man's Sky with the recent release of the latest expedition, Singularity. We'll start a fresh baby traveler and journey through a new handcrafted story from Hello Games. We'll jump through the galaxy looking for pieces of a mysterious construct. While unlocking its mysteries, we'll also unlock unique event rewards in the form of cosmetics and base decorations. Singularity is the latest expedition in the No Man's Sky universe, where travelers start fresh with the whole community and accomplish a series of tasks in various phases to unlock unique rewards. It expounds more on the previous expansion, Interceptor, which brought more depth to the Sentinels, the party poopers of the universe that assault you if you try to play the game in their proximity. Mysterious campsites, known as harmonic camps, began popping up throughout the stars, and Singularity aims to bring more detail to these strange Sentinel sites, with walls of text that we rapidly click through while debating on whether or not we should just install a mod that skips right past Hello Games' clunky word salad of an excuse for dialogue and narrative. But, boring text bubbles aside, it's still No Man's Sky, and the anticipation of what awaits around the next moon is enough to keep you jumping through the stars and scratching that itch for adventure that we travelers all share. So, sit back, mammals, let's trudge through the insane levels of nonsense narrative together, and experience the experience. We begin our adventure on planet Too Many Vowels in a Row. And if purple is your favorite color, well then you're in for a real treat this video, mammals. But luckily enough, we get plopped right next to one of the Sentinels' harmonic base camps. How did we get there? Don't know. But let's have ourselves a look around anyways. Once you reach the center of the camp, you'll be greeted with a nice pop-up window, giving you a few tips on how to start your journey. To complete the expedition, we'll travel to various rendezvous points throughout the galaxy. Going to your expedition guide and selecting They Hear Us, we'll kick off our first task, search the camp. After digging through some crap, we find a broken robot just chilled in a tent nearby. Interacting with it will bring up a glyph menu, where you need to insert the 3 correct glyphs in order to reactivate the machine. To find the right glyphs, Hello Games decided that they would make us... allow us to play everyone's favorite minigame. Math! Grabacus your abacus and solve a few exciting and immersive math problems to reveal the correlating glyph numbers to be used. Go ahead and place them in any order. As like most highly complex sentient mechanical organisms which run on math, you can always just push buttons pretty willy-nilly without worry of damaging any sensitive software. And with that, our first milestone is complete. Heading over to interact with the harmonic interface will also allow us to unlock a nearby multi-tool upgrade and reveal the location of a nearby point of interest. Our multi-tool turns out to be a pretty nice upgrade, an A-class Sentinel design. And while it needs a little love to get those damaged slots opened up, it is still a great big upgrade to our starter tool. Go ahead and grab it, and now let's go see if we can track down our starter bird. Now that we've taken our first steps, it's time to take our first flight. poke around the area and look for your ship icon. Follow it and track down your crash-starting ship. This time, we're given a solar ship. And of course, it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Explore the nearby surroundings and gather the appropriate materials to fix up your new vessel. Most of you will already know to go to your expedition menu and collect the hermetic seal blueprints. This is your first reward, and you can use it to fix up your ship quickly and get out to the stars that much faster. But for the purposes of this video, I decided to waste precious time wandering around, wondering when I would be sent off to loot the hermetic seal like in the base game, before realizing that Hello Games is going to be rewarding us with key items this time to speed up our progress during the limited time event. Now that we have our first ship, we can really start exploring around the system. A good idea might be to hit up the local space station and grab an inventory slot. Get your appearance sorted out, and sell any extra items to the trade terminal. Then it's off to our next milestone as we follow the coordinates to the point of interest from the Harmonic camp. Flying over uncovers a large structure, which is just chock full of story text that we could quickly click through and complete our next milestone. We're rewarded with a strange mechanical head, and asked to take this head to our old friend the Atlas. Just like in the base game, we'll find him by jumping to the star system marked with the Atlas symbol in the galaxy map. You'll probably arrive while other players are there, and you'll have to wait your turn, since only one person can interact with Atlas at a time. Even though this is a terrible design feature for a game with multiplayer elements, only so many players can be here at once, and I've never come across any travelers bogarting the terminal. In typical Atlas fashion, we're given a seed to construct, using materials relevant to our progress in the story and any previous seeds that the Atlas has given us. Since this is our first, we'll only need the raw materials. But hang on to these, because all future seeds will need the previous one. Our first seed is super simple, it just needs a bit of chromatic metal. Hello Games was kind enough to provide us with a portable refiner built right into our exosuit. So we could just dig up some copper, and we're already on to the next milestone. Just like that, mammals, Phase 1 of 5 is down, and we're on to our second rendezvous point. Each one of these will be another harmonic camp, complete with broken automaton and harmonic interface to pop quiz you with arithmetic. Repeat the same steps as the first camp, and reveal the location of another dissonant spike. This time it's going to take us to a sentinel ship. Sometimes you get the bonus of having your ship half buried into a sheer cliff face, so you get the added joy of needing to dig it out with your terrain manipulator. Now, since this is a sentinel ship, we can't claim it by simply patching up a few holes. We need to rip out the AI brain and take it to a nearby ritual site, where we can re-educate the AI to recognize us as its new master, and force its neural net into eternal state of servitude to pilot our new grocery getter. Inserting our new slave mind into the ship will give us complete access, and just like that, our journey continues behind the wheel of a brand new Sentinel starship. And so the cycle continues, mammals. Travel to camps, battle a few sentinels, visit the anomaly, speak with the Atlas. You'll find yourself on a grand adventure as you gather the head, torso, arms, and complete this strange alien construct. Through it all, mammals, I've come up with 3 tips to make your experience a bit more relaxed. 1. Don't rush. The event runs for 4 weeks. The whole adventure itself will only take you a few hours. Don't feel like you need to speedrun the expedition or you'll miss out on something. I recommend you still take the time to build a little base for yourself, maybe even go after a capital ship. You'll always need resources to progress through the game, so don't forget to use that mining laser. At the end of the day, it's still No Man's Sky, and the galaxy is yours to do as much or as little as you like. Number 2, you're not alone. This is a community event after all, and while you travel, you'll most likely encounter many other players and a whole host of bases that they've left behind. If you pay attention, a few of those bases are placed right next to the milestone markers you need to visit, saving you a lot of precious search time. Some friendly explorers have even left behind whole greenhouses full of plants that you could just harvest a couple of key quest resources from. Number 3, play your way. While you can't completely creative mode your way through this adventure, Hello Game still allows you to tune things down a bit and speed up your progress, especially if you're getting close to the end or just simply don't have the hours in the day for the hardcore mode. If you want a bit more of a challenge, feel free to crank things up. No Man's Sky is a game after all, and the point is to have fun. But don't let the grind get you down. If you hit that quit moment, instead, just tweak the settings and get back to the adventure. While I didn't intend to make this a complete guide, and I encourage you to get out and explore for yourself, one final thing that I do want to mention is when you reach the end of the adventure, you'll have a new construct constructed. You'll be given a choice on how to program them. Depending on which of the 2 options you choose, it'll decide on which of the 2 rewards you'll receive. In order to get both headpieces, you'll have to start another game and run through again. Although, it is worth mentioning that some travelers have found ways to do this in one playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed our time out in space as we took a look at the new expedition for No Man's Sky, the Singularity event. If you're a fan of the game, this is a good time to hop back in and start up a fresh run. Check out some of the new features from the Interceptor expansion, and earn some fun rewards while you're at it. Once you've completed the adventure, you're even able to open up all the rewards on your other saves. If you liked our little spotlight on the community event in No Man's Sky, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button and the bell so you can be notified about future videos. I'll see you amongst the stars, and as always, thanks for hanging out, mammals.